the 5th, as I was saying, I'm going to be teaching real life free game that our African American children and community need the most. As I was saying the other day, as far as having a poverty mindset, these are quite few things that includes a poverty mindset. In order to become a better person, which is a powerful person or a prosperous person, we're going to discuss that after I talk about the poverty mindset. You have to get rid of, if you don't have an ownership or no business, that's a poverty mindset. If you care about what people's thoughts are, for example, some people are always worrying about buying Jordans and buying Gucci and Versace and not knowing that they can have an investment towards those things as well as they spending their money on them. For instance, if you like to wear Jordans and Nike and stuff, Jordan and Nike mainly have an investment stock, which means you can go invest your 10% into that stock just because you go and support their foundation, support their store. You are entitled to a 10% of any store. But I use specifically Nike and Jordan because a lot of people that's in the hood that have a poverty mindset think those things are important to another person's thought. But when we finish, I will address those things that are more important to a higher person's thought, as far as being a millionaire or a billionaire or having that mindset. Those type of people are impressed with the things that I'm going to go over after this. And before we continue, I want to say, excuse my writing because my hands are very busy these days. I'm actually working on my gown for my photo shoot for my book cover, and I'm crocheting, and that's dedicated handwork, consuming time. However, let's get back to the point. Another poverty mindset is when you don't invest in yourself. I went on to that when I was just saying for staying as far as the Jordans and stuff like that. That's investing in yourself. Or you simply can buy books that's going to teach you how to become wealthy, books that's going to teach you how to become healthy. That's called investing in you. Investing in you is, instead of buying drugs and Gucci, Versace, and Jordans and stuff like that, try to first stand to try to start buying books, start trying to buy coaching, start trying to buy a mentor. Those type of things that's going to get you in a better situation that you ever have been in life. I promise you won't regret. And the next thing, a poverty mindset is when you party too much, when you stay in bars. You cannot become wealthy and healthy if you spend your money on going into these places, partying too much and staying into bars. How could you possibly have a mindset when your mind is always drunk and it's not clear? You have to understand that the people are not for you. The streets don't love you. So you have to discipline your mindset to the point where so you want to focus on you. Love yourself to the point where so it don't matter if you need to go and sit in a bar and drink so much where so you think it's going to cover your problems when it's not. It's making your problems worse. It's making your family problems worse. It's making your children's problems worse. No accountability. Poverty mindset. If you don't have accountability, then how could you actually set a legacy for your children or your grandchildren or your great-grandchildren behind that? You have to be held accountable. In order for someone to hold you accountability, why? You have to discipline yourself, discipline your mind and say, I want to be a better person. I want to start investing. I want to start collaborating. I want to start making an investment in myself and my family and my children and my great-grandchildren or whatever the case may be. So, as I was saying, after this, when I log back on and start discussing more things, I will address to you I will address to you how to get rid of your poverty mindset, because as you can see here, the poverty mindset is bad. It's bad for business. It's bad for your body. It's bad for your mental health. It's bad for your family. It's bad for everything that's around you. If you have a poverty mindset, because it requires you to be a sleeping giant. We don't want to be a sleeping giant. We want to be awoke. We want to be powerful. We want to be prosperous. So until then, these are the poverty mindset that you want to get rid of in order to become powerful, prosperous, wealthy, and healthy. I will get back to you on that. Until then, enjoy your day.